Hello and welcome to the monthly update. My name is Ross Field, visual production specialist for the premier team building company Odyssey Teams. If you're looking to enhance your company's skills and culture, we offer premier training and leadership development programs to meet your needs. Plus, we take pride in showcasing the impressive accomplishments of our clients. And let's begin our update with some thrilling advancements on the program front. Hundreds of amazing events take us all over the world, and one of our favorite stops is in Mountain View, California, where Fenwick and West takes part in an amazing experience at their company offsite. A dozen plus HR leaders from this premier law firm tap into our Team Mosaic program and produce a collaborative image that reflects their mission, values, and goals. Here's more with our Chief Facilitation Officer, Todd Demarest, who led the group through the experience.
You know, mistakes are all around us, and sometimes we forget that we're part of it, kind of are outside looking in, instead of realizing that we're a piece of it. So we're going to make sure that you guys get to be pieces of the mosaic.
Monique's first job with a real paycheck was KFC, and she made dirty rice with real liver, which we've decided must have been regional because it didn't happen.
So Joel's mentor that was a positive influence on his life was his father, who was also a businessman, and he taught him a lot about business, and he passed it on to him.
Perspective she brings to the team is a lens through diversity and inclusion in people.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for smiling. It's a unique masterpiece. It's one of a kind. No one's ever done it before, and it's the best it's ever been, and it's beautiful. You guys, there might be a little something that's not just perfect, but art isn't perfect, and I think that's how teams are too. Teams aren't perfect.
It's not great.
I don't know, sometimes people look and they go, gosh, mine's not that good. But when it gets surrounded by the other teammates' work, it turns out pretty good, darn it. Mm-hmm. So I think that's how we are as teams too. We can kind of get each other's back and make us all look a little better when we work together.
We all jumped in right away to do our piece because we knew it was going to matter in the end. And nobody judged anybody. We actually oh, Gwen, great job. You did a good job. Yeah. We commented on each other.
I hadn't met a lot of you in person, and it's been really incredible. OA is I had only seen you in a little box on my screen. It's hard to describe what that tangible benefit is, but there's such a tangible benefit about it.
We work together, but it's so much more. We spend so much time together, and it's really, really valuable to get to know you all on a different level.
That was really important to me, and I feel like I've got this amazing work connection and now a great group of friends as well. So.
Yay.
The Team Mosaic is the perfect metaphor for work and how each piece plays a role in the success of the company. The program always leads to amazing debrief and profound lessons. So thank you, Fenwick and West, for getting in on the action, learning a lot, and producing something super cool. All right, it's time now to level up with the Odyssey, a segment where we focus on specific strategies to improve your organization. This month, we turn our attention to an interesting topic: successful failures. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, but I'm the student. Here's the teacher who's more qualified to tell you about this topic in Lane's leadership lesson.
Young people today, the pressure is increasing, and no doubt their coping skills are decreasing. You know, we've done work for 26 years with young people. We've seen it, how much failure they experience. Every executive will tell you failure is critical to succeeding. You have to have successful failures, meaning you have to learn from your failures, change your strategy, and grow from that. Companies have to be good at that. Leaders have to be good at that. And if you want to step in and not fail and succeed, it just doesn't happen. There's still so much good work to be done, and so many people that we hope to share our message with.
A message that certainly teaches us to be resilient, innovative, and courageous through failure. Thank you, Lane, for those brilliant thoughts. Let's celebrate our growth and keep striving for greatness. Well, speaking of striving for greatness, our clients are the greatest. Big shout out to those who have tagged Odyssey Teams and shared their experiences with us on their social media feeds. Let's highlight a couple here. Andrea Porterfield said this about the Build a Hand experience: "Is there anything better than team building with colleagues? I'd say yes, when that team activity is building prosthetic hands to be donated around the world." And T. Greg Doucette of GitHub wrote this about their recent offsite. One of the cool parts about GitHub is that every company conference includes an event for our GitHub Gives program, where Hubbers help a variety of charitable organizations. For RKO 25, our project was supporting the Odyssey Teams Build-A-Hand program, which provides prosthetic hands to people who have lost them due to injury or disease. Build-A-Hand program is certainly a great team activity, and we love to see our clients posting about the good work they are doing, and your engagement is crucial for our growth and impact on social media. We are grateful for your support. Let's get an update now with our Build-A-Hand distribution partners, the Elementos Prosthetic Hand Foundation, and their latest monthly distribution totals. In July, 435 life-changing hands were delivered to those in need. That puts us over the 80,000 hand mark, an incredible milestone and something we do not take for granted. A huge thank you goes out to all the companies who have joined the Build-A-Hand movement and our ambassador partners like Matt Henricks, David Mead, their teams, and others who host the experience with their clients. It takes a community to make a difference and create positive change for millions of those in need, and we are doing it one hand at a time. Meanwhile, the hustle and bustle has been on at our HQ in Chico as our dedicated team, including Carol, Jamie, and Dave, have been tackling tasks both big and small with impressive efficiency. Elsewhere, July was a month of birthday celebrations with Katie, Sheila, Frank, and our co-founders Lane and Bill, each marking another trip around the sun. And a recent staff meeting was made extra special by the adorable cameo appearances of Allison and Carissa's babies. It's moments like these that beautifully highlight the balance between work and life and the strength of our supportive team. Elsewhere, a quick personal update on my running Odyssey July milestone. I surpassed 200 miles, up from 150 in June. And I started sharing my journey with social media videos, making the miles fly by. There have been lots of lessons learned. It's about setting a non-negotiable standard for growth. This is in line with the teachings of the Odyssey to welcome discomfort and surpass the tendencies that seek comfort. Hey, maybe I'll hit 250 miles in August. And I certainly owe a lot of the motivation and transformation to Bill, Lane, and Todd, who have inspired me to keep going with their thought-provoking facilitation. All right, that's a wrap on another great month at Odyssey Teams. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow us for more updates and check out our socials at Odyssey Teams. And we'll leave you with this, a throwback moment from our journey 5 years ago. The Odyssey continues to be an amazing ride. We'll see you next month. It was a big week of programs for us with 6 total. Todd Demarest made the rounds, leading a Team Mosaic program with CSI in Las Vegas, a Helping Hands program with Pure Storage in Mountain View, and a Life Cycles program with 550 top-level Marriott employees in San Diego. Elsewhere, Frank Hackney had a heck of a 24-hour time period. He ran a Helping Hands program with Lincoln Financial Group in Hartford, Connecticut, and then Frank zipped across the country to get up bright and early to do a hands program with Sony in San Mateo. And last but not least, the great Cynthia McNeil delivered a keynote for Boehringer Ingelheim. So 6 programs up, 6 down, good stuff all the way around.